Red Bull is attempting to land this plane on the world's only 7-star hotel, the Burj Al Arab. The main problem here is that it doesn't have a landing strip. Instead, they have to try and land on the hotel's helipad, almost 700 feet in the air. There is no backup plan if things go wrong. No parachutes, no ejection seats, and no emergency cushions on the ground. It literally works, or you die. We've been invited by Red Bull to be a part of the preparation, the testing, and of course the stunt itself, which we're going to see today. You're going to see everything that went wrong in the preparation over the last 2 years, and just how much time and work has gone into this stunt.
We're at Skydive Dubai, and in just a few hours, that plane is going to take off and perform a world's first and do one of the craziest stunts ever seen in Dubai.
This is where it all starts. The plane is going to take off from Skydive Dubai. Then it will take a U-turn and fly for 6 minutes northeast, and then slowly descend onto the Burj Al Arab, where it will have to land on a helipad that's only 27 meters long. That means from flying to full stop in only 27 meters. One of us is about to hop on the plane right now and go up for a test flight, which is kind of extreme.
Yeah.
But we're not going to land it on the helipad.
No, not right now.
Yeah.
This is just the test.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Hey!
You win!
Congratulations!
You win!
Wait, who's flying it?
No. Oh, yeah. This is Czepiela, a professional stunt pilot from Poland who began air racing in 2004. He's been flying for 19 years and has already done some incredible stunts like this and this. All right, Luke, how you feeling?
I'm awesome, really looking forward.
Let's take a look around the plane now, because this plane right here has been heavily modified for today's stunt.
Yeah, the prop is much bigger.
Much bigger.
And wider. It can take a bigger bite of the air and throw it back. The shocks, they can take a lot more abuse than the usual shocks. The lower pressure we have, it's gonna have more surface contact, allow me heavier braking. Okay. And with that bigger prop, the standard engine wouldn't be able to pull it. So we put a nitrous.
Nitrous! Oh, look at that!
I've got it connected to the throttle, so as soon as I go full power, I go from 180 to 230 horsepower.
Now this is what, special carbon fiber reinforcement?
Yeah, we've got some Kevlar in it, then a glass fiber rod that it will slide over, and it's all covered with carbon fiber. So
why?
If I was a little bit short for landing, I would touch first with the tail. It would probably take the tail off. And this allows me just to slide over the helipad and then touch down with the main. Usually on the plane like this, you would have 2 big fuel tanks in the wings.
Right.
But having them so high up, when you start braking, the fuel slashes forward and brings the tail up, not allowing me to use the maximum braking pressure.
I see.
So we move the fuel tank to the back,
Wow.
so it will press the tail down, and I can modulate the brakes to have maximum braking basically.
There is literally zero margin for error on today's stunt, so Red Bull and Luke have spent an absurd amount of time preparing for this. Training started 2 years ago, and step 1 was choosing the right aircraft. The team decided to go with a Carbon Cub SS, but they couldn't just use it as is. This plane had to be heavily modified to perform a highly precise spot landing. A light sport aircraft like this usually needs about 150 meters of runway in order to land safely. But this Red Bull aircraft had about a fifth of that length to work with. The landing spot is literally a 27-meter wide helipad floating on top of the Burj Al Arab in Dubai.
We have the ramp, the light, this little net, that bar right there, that's it. There's nothing hiding past that bar. This is the entire runway.
So if it misses its target, it would end up nosediving into the sea below, or worse, crashing into the hotel. Customization began in the US by Mike Patey. The basic idea was to make the plane as light as possible for 2 reasons. 1, the Burj Al Arab's helipad was designed to support a maximum weight of 7.5 tons. And 2, a lighter aircraft would allow it to brake harder and stop precisely in a tight spot.
We went from the top to the back, front to bottom. We rearranged this airplane and we milked every last gram of weight we could out of it, and then pushed all the horsepower we could
Proper weight distribution was crucial, but this wasn't easy. The modifications had to be an ongoing process. The aircraft was given a test area of 27 meters and test flights were done repeatedly in the US and in Europe. Mike and his team had to make adjustments after every single flight. The plane overshot the test area a lot. And believe it or not, they failed 40% of the time in the first year of testing. Imagine having an almost 50% chance of potentially dying on a stunt. After 2 years and 400 test flights, the rate of failure was brought down to just 2%. But that's still incredibly risky considering that 1 of every 50 attempts would result in the plane falling off the side of the helipad.
In the pictures, this pad looks enormous. When you see it in real life, it is small. And the scope of trying to land in 78 feet or just over 21 meters is unbelievable.
But this was as good as it could get for Red Bull, so the stunt got approved. So all the test flights were done on solid ground and not on a breezy high-altitude platform. So the big question is, were all these tests enough to be able to nail the landing pad today?
The rollers and eddies off of this unique building sitting up in the middle of the air is going to make it really challenging.
Okay,
let's
go Tuesday, let's go.
Oh my
You're
God.
up, you're up. Oh, look at you, a pro already.
Is there like a seatbelt?
I am so glad this isn't me.
Probably won't need that, but I'll put it here under the pillow.
Vomit bag.
bag.
You might
Yeah.
need that, to be fair. I've been in a Red Bull airplane before. This is his only indication of how wide the helipad is. So he's got to land after this marker and stop before that marker. That's all he's got.
Barefoot takeoff!
Oh my God, okay. Oh.
Let's go upside down. What I have to do is I will have to push the nose down,
Okay,
push the nose down,
Oh my God.
accelerate the aircraft.
I've literally just completely lifted.
Yeah,
That one?
that was 0G.
That was
So-
0G?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I weighed nothing.
Oh my God.
Holy moly, that's a lot of smoke. Holy.
Confirm it's gonna be landing now.
And now I start reducing power.
Is the engine almost off?
Almost, yeah.
Can't land before that. And he needs stop.
Yep.
Stop.
Oh my. Oh my God.
Did we get it?
No! You completely overshot it. Dude, the whole plane has gone over the line. The starting line was good, like you landed on the helipad, but now you're actually in the ocean. So what do you think went wrong?
Weight is super crucial for the aircraft like that.
Are you saying she's too heavy?
I don't want to say it loud.
We did like 0G up there. I was floating at one point.
Looking at the smoke we left, I could see that the wind is very light.
Okay.
We have a very specific window for the wind we expect.
Okay, so in the final hours before the big event, he has just failed the landing. Fast forward a few hours and the stage is set. One of the craziest stunts ever seen in Dubai. It's all or nothing.
Target's on bullseye. We made history, man. We made history.
Look at that! Absolutely no problem. Luke made it look so easy. However, this stunt also came with a surprising twist. Sergi actually asked Luke how they were planning on getting the plane off the helipad after the stunt. And to all of our surprise, he said this.
Yeah, for takeoff, I'm just gonna drop the nose and roll it off the edge.
3, 2, 1. Bullseye.
The easiest way to get the plane off the helipad is by literally rolling off the edge and using the acceleration from the free fall to take off again. How cool is that?